Hi, it's been a little while, but I'm back. Today I want to talk about the clothing in your wardrobe that can bring on negative emotion. And what I mean by this was a while ago I was thinking about an old client I used to have back in Australia, and she just refused to wear velvet. And it wasn't until we got into the appointment and she felt comfortable and started talking, and she told me that her late husband had purchased her a long velvet coat, and there were many, happy times and memories surrounding that coat. So now, because he had passed, velvet just brought up too many sad feelings, so it was just a no-go zone for her in her wardrobe. So I was thinking, what do I have in my wardrobe or don't have in my wardrobe anymore that gives me the same kind of negative emotion? And is this something that all women have, or just some, or do I sound crazy? But I was thinking mine would be the really big oversized shirt. And I'm not talking like the loose kind of boyfriend shirt, I'm talking like swamp it, looks like a tent, oversized shirt. And this would be because back when I hurt my back and I put on a lot of weight, and then again having the girls, when my body changed and I just lost complete confidence and felt really down on myself, I would just swamp myself. So I had many different colors and patterns and oversized shirts that covered my arms, my stomach, my bum, my thighs, and it was like almost like a safety blanket. And by no means did I think it looked good. It was just my comfort zone, and I felt like it hid everything that I felt so bad about. And even though I was a stylist back then as well, my head wasn't. I wasn't in that zone with myself. I didn't have the energy, and to be perfectly honest, I don't think that I really felt that I deserved it. I was pretty harsh and down on myself with the way that I looked. I didn't really give myself much grace. So if this is something that you are going through, or you're using loose clothing to cover up how you feel about yourself, or if you're just really bloody like an oversized big shirt, I'm just going to show you a couple of tips on just a few little tweaks just to make it feel a little bit more styled, because I wasn't in the headspace to do this for myself. And if you're not either, then I hope that you find this video and you watch it, and it's just a few little tweaks just to help you feel a little bit better about yourself. And let me know if there's anything in your wardrobe or isn't in your wardrobe that invokes like negative feelings that you stay away from. Is this a thing, or was it just myself and an old client? Anyway, I hope you like these tips. I hope they help. I think you're amazing, and I'll talk to you soon. Okay, so this is the closest thing I have to a big oversized shirt in my wardrobe, which is pretty big and swamped. So the first thing I would do, just to make yourself feel a little bit more styled, it's nice and easy. I always do up the top button. I just think it looks a little bit sharper and just a little bit more styled and with minimal effort. And then if you've watched any of my previous videos, I always roll the sleeves up if it's not being layered to elbow height, because as you can see, that is stopping at the waistline, so it's drawing the eye to the waist, and even though you've still got all this fabric, it's still drawing the eye to the smallest, most flattering part of the torso. If you can see the difference from it just down like this to tied up like that, it just makes a bit of a difference. So that would be the first thing I would do. Okay, the second thing I would do is to belt it around the waist. This obviously all depends like where you're at, how you feel with the idea of something being belted around your waist. But if this is something that you can, feel comfortable in, it's always a good option. Then even if you want to undo it with it being belted, just to give it a little bit more of a relaxed feel. So this is another way that I would go about styling an oversized shirt. Okay, another really quick and easy option is just a statement necklace. I think if you have it buttoned up all the way up and then the sleeves rolled up and then a statement necklace, it's easy, it's still loose and you feel comfortable, but there's just adds a little bit more of a thought out styled element. If big statement necklaces aren't your thing, maybe big ring ears or earrings. Last but not least, we are slowly heading into the cooler months. So another way to do it is just to add a cropped jacket over the top. So again, it's drawing the eye into the waist and it's flattering, but it's still loose. You don't feel exposed or uncomfortable. So there you go. They are my tips. I hope that they help and I will talk to you soon.